My name is Jocelyn and I'm proudly here today because I was one of the recipients of the United We Lead Scholarship funded through the HELP organization.
Okay, and what do you think will be the impact of this scholarship for you and your family?
The personal impact that I think the scholarship will have for me is that I have a community that stands behind me and is always willing to support me. And just having that support in general is going to be a grand motivation for me to continue my education. For my family in general, I'm an older sister to my siblings, so I really hope that I set that example for them to continue their education. And my parents, beyond that, I just hope that they see that their American dream is kind of being represented through me.
And what was your reaction when you found out that you had this scholarship?
When I opened the email, my heart started beating like 2 times faster, and I was very emotional. I remember just coming back from my CNA classes because I'm doing those over the summer, and I was just really relieved that I actually received some type of scholarship because my scholarship kind of had been like, you're doing this, but everything's kind of slowed down, and just having that surprise really was something that overfilled me with joy.
And how did you share it with your people?
I actually shared this with my family later on in the night because they work all day in the fields and my dad's a landscaper, so he doesn't come home later. So I really shared it over a night call with him because he was working overnight, and I shared it with my mom when she got home, but it was really something that we all kind of like shared the next day together.
And how do you think this scholarship will help you and will help people, young people like you?
Young people like me will really be helped by the scholarship because they see that other people are able to commit to things and are able to kind of be the representation for others. Receiving the scholarship academically will really kind of allow me to focus fully on my classes without having to worry about anything financially.
Well, you will have some free time now.
Yes.
What are you planning to do thanks to this help scholarship? What do you?
Yes, I'm actually very happy that I have free time thanks to this scholarship, and I'll be looking into interning at the UC Irvine Medical Center. I've applied to various positions and I got into one, so now that I actually have free time to put apart my work study time, through this scholarship, I have the opportunity to work and intern through those hospitals.
And how does it affect your self-confidence to have received the help scholarship?
Yeah, this scholarship was something that really boosted my self-esteem because like other students my age, I've dealt with like what imposter syndrome feels like, and I'm actually like doubted a lot of my abilities going into the healthcare field, but this scholarship was really my push to say that I'm really here and I can do this.
And your plans?
My future plans are becoming a neonatal nurse. I plan to become a nurse throughout my 4 years because I'm in a direct admin program. So after the 4 years, I'll become a registered nurse, and then after that, I plan to continue to graduate school and become a nurse practitioner.
Oh, fabulous. And how does, let me say, why do you think this type of scholarship is important for young people like you?
Yeah, so for young people like me, we come from communities that deal with a lot of adversities, and we don't really get the connections that other students may get at different locations. So I really feel that having this community that guides us through it and having leaders as part of the HELP organization that are willing there to support us is really something that's going to set the example that we have to be able to give to others the way that we're being given to.
Does this help scholarship inspires you to give back one day to your community?
Yes,
Future?
Yes, this scholarship really does inspire me to become that change for another student just like me who grew up through like impoverished neighborhoods and kind of always having that second-hand thought of maybe it's going to be either I'm going to choose to be financially stable or I'm going to choose my education. So I really want to help students feel like they have that stability and have somebody behind them to guide them.
And why does this is important?
This is really important to me because I'm out of 6 children, I'm the last to go to college. So it really means a lot to my family and to me to have the support. And in general, it just makes me feel like I was chosen from a stranger to kind of follow my dreams and kind of have the ability to do this grand change for myself.
What was, and I hope still is, your greatest motivation when you decide to pursue your higher education?
My higher education's grandest motivation honestly has been my parents. My parents were always grew up in neighborhoods where they didn't have the opportunity to reach an education past grade school. So seeing them struggle after day by day through arduous labor, coming home with like a lot of bruises, a lot of like their hands growing calluses, all of that kind of showed me that I have to be the change. I have to be able to follow my parents' path and repay them in some type of way. And the way I've chosen has honestly been my education.
And where do your parents come from?
My parents come from Oaxaca, Mexico.
Um, is there something that you want to recognize or acknowledge somebody?
I honestly want to recognize this organization because I learned it through the migrant education program, and I was honestly very enthusiastic to learn that there was some type of organization helping students like me. So I really would like to thank the organization in general.
Thank you. Something else that you want to say?
Um, I would like to thank both my sisters that are present here. I know they've taken time out of their day to come and support me, and that's not something that a lot of people are willing to do. So I'm really happy that they're here.
How beautiful, Jocelyn. And when?
Did all your siblings go to college?
Yes.